Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. It's time for the Valiant Week comic books. I got two of them, Roku issue number 4 and The Visitor issue number 2. Both are a blast. Okay, let's get started with Roku issue number 4 first, because it's actually issue number 4 of 4, by the way. Can't wait. Can't wait for the freaking movie. No, seriously, can't wait. Like, I am so anxious to see this freaking movie. Okay, so, writer for Roku issue number 4 is Cullen Bunn, with art by Ramon F. Bax. The colors are by Stephanie Petriau, and I'm butchering these names, and I'm so sorry. Dave Sharp. I think I get, unless it's Dave Sharpie, I think it's just Dave Sharp on letters. Okay, so yeah, beautiful, beautiful freaking book. The art in this is gorgeous. Like, I don't know how you could not have a great artist when you're doing Roku, because she really is a beautiful freaking character, you know? Oh, she evil as hell. and in here, I think she's written a little bit out of character. I'm not entirely sure. If they're going to be turning her good, awesome. Otherwise, no, I could totally see her as a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? A bad gal. This was fun, though. It's a good way to wrap things up. I'm not going to give any kind of spoilers in this book, but you do see a couple old enemies. You do see her teaming up with an old friend, and the promise that things are going to end in a not-so-positive light. And you do see a very interesting solution to the problem of this little girl who can see, whether she likes it or not, into the dark web and basically do predictions, because it's freaking wicked. I like the way they did this. This was a really good way to end a story in a way that I was not expecting. All right, now let's talk about Visitor, issue number 2. A bunch of people turned me on to the idea this is a character that has existed prior to this year, and it was an alien. Well, you might be really happy to find out what happens in this book. Okay, let's talk about who made this book. We'll move on from there. So this issue is called What? I guess like the Stone Cold Steve Austin book. Paul Levitz is the writer. MJ Kim on art. Ulysses Areola, I believe that's what it is, on colors. Simon Boland on letters. And boom, bunch of artists, cover artists. I'm not getting to all these people. That's a lot of freaking people doing covers. Anyhow, so this book in and of itself, freaking hot book. Look, action in this book, limited to practically nothing. This is the story portion of this arc. This was wicked. So you got the Visitor, and it's all we know him as, the Visitor, following these people. He's basically trying to get to the Imperial Majesty dude, whatever his name is. Basically that jackass. You remember from the first issue, the first review that I did? He was all like, you know, the fat guy, and he's like, you know, hey, I am this and I am that, and I need something. People carry me across the water because I'm important, and blah 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 blah. And just want to smack this freaking guy so bad. So you just want to cock your hand back and just whap right across his stupid freaking mouth. Yeah, that. And you want to hit him really hard, but you're afraid that his jowls will like shake and you'll get saliva all over. Yeah, that freaking guy. The guy, they do a really great job of making you hate this guy. Not even love to hate. You just hate him. You're waiting for him to get assassinated. So you'd be like, yay! Start throwing a party and stuff like that. That's going to be the best part of this book, is seeing this dude get whacked. And man, I really hope he gets whacked. Anyway, so the Visitor's like, he's just spying on everybody, and dude, the art in this is spectacular. It's genuinely freaking awesome. There's literally one scene in the book that I didn't understand, and if I could find it really quick, cool. I probably won't. Here's something that's weird. They put all of the, like, this is the middle of the book here. All right, they start doing like, oh, this is how the scenes were inked and things like, and it's beautiful, but it's just weird to have it in the middle of the book, because it happened. I'm flipping through it's not just this page; it's multiple pages of this, of like advertisements, and oh look, different covers, and you know, there's all sorts of really weird things going on. Oh look, character concept design, and here's another ad, and blah 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 blah, and like multiple pages later, and all of a sudden, oh, this story continues. Whoa, what? Like, what a way to completely throw me off my game. Anyway, I had to go back and look. I'm like, okay, all this crazy stuff I'm reading here, how the heck did we get here again? That was just really weird. Remember back in the day when, I don't remember if DC did it or not. I think they did, though, but I know for a fact Marvel did. If you had like an like 2 advertisements on the next page, like a double page spread of like, you know, multiple advertisements, it would actually say story continues after the next page. Wow. I mean, they were writing for kids, but wow, they want to make sure you didn't miss anything, right? Now here, I feel like it should be like, hey, count like 14 pages in the future. That was so wacky. Anyway, the guy that we all love to hate. Oh my God. First off, they're kind of discovering that he's not necessarily, like, he is Japanese, but he's more than just Japanese. Not sure exactly where they're going with this, but hearing that he's actually an alien in the past, yeah, it seems like he's going to be like a hybrid type thing. There's definitely something different with him because they're studying his genetic code. While human beings have a double helix in their DNA, the deoxyribonucleic acid, this guy actually has what's called a triple helix. What's this now? Okay, sweet, let's do this, baby. I want to see where all the A's and the D's go, you know? Anyhow, so I'm back in science class right now, baby. So this is, look, the most important character to me is the guy that needs to be assassinated. It needs to be, yes, he's targeted for assassination, but he needs to be assassinated, all right? The Jowls guy. This cat, he shows up in hiding in America, and it's a secret base thing, and this dude is there, one of the Japanese guards, and he's like, oh, yes, your Imperial Majesty, and blah, 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 blah. And he's like, you fool, I'm supposed to be incognito, undercover. You're supposed to call me Abe's son. How dare you? So the guy bows, like a deep bow. Now, I was in the martial arts, and we don't bow like that. You don't take your eyes off of your opponent's eyes. You never freaking do that. You deserve whatever happens to you if you do that. So anyway, he's just doing this super deep bow, you know? And all of a sudden I'm reminded when I was in the Army. You know, we had this thing called saluting, all right? We salute our officers, right? And saluting is a very prescribed art, okay? You don't just randomly salute. There's got to be times when you salute, and there are plenty of times when you simply don't salute, right? There are times that you answer a salute. There are times that you salute in different ways other than putting your hand to your head, like you don't salute indoors unless you're reporting for your pay. You don't salute indoors unless you're reporting for pay. Unless you're reporting to an officer, like actually reporting to an officer. Seeing an officer, you just stand at attention. First person sees them. Attention, officer in, I don't know, my butt, whatever. All right? Oh, that's actually really weird. Okay, let's skip that part. Anyway, but in the field is something specific. That's very specific. You don't salute in the field. And if you do, it's a field support, a combat support. It's just regular field support. You actually do it with your rifle. I was a 60 gunner, a little bit harder to do, but you arm close here, and then you basically present arms, right? This arm is fully extended with the rifle barrel in your hand. You're holding the hand guard, but anyway, you're holding that, and the other part is actually close to your abdomen, and you like that, and then he quickly call, and then you move on, but you're standing at attention until you're told to go back to regular. Why? You don't want to snap off a salute in the middle of a a combat zone, a potential combat zone where there could be a sniper who's looking to take out your officers. Now, make no mistake, in the Army, we're not the Marines. We're not the most, sir, yes, sir. No. We're a little bit more cynical of our officers. We know that they're in general really stupid. So anyway, we make this joke called sniper check. So we'll walk up to an officer in the field, we're all camouflaged out and everything like that. We'll walk by an officer, usually one that we don't like, which are plenty of them. Be like, oh, morning, sir, sniper check, sir. And we just continue walking. It's like, you son of a bitch. And it's the funniest thing in the world. It's the funniest thing. It gets them so angry, but sometimes they laugh. And it's just a funny thing. We love it. I always want to do one in real life, but I don't really feel like going overseas and, potentially get myself shot because some rich guy wants, listen, I didn't get into that. Anyway, so this guy, this is what I thought about with this. Here's this knucklehead who's like, you're not supposed to call me your Imperial Highness or whatever it is that you're calling me. You're supposed to just simply call me Abe-san. Cute Abe-san, but with that deep, super subservient bow, it's kind of like a sniper check. I'm just saying, it would have been cool if he would have, ducked, and that would have been the thing that got this dude shot in the head. Yes, score! Score one for the visitor. Anyway, long story, but a fun one. Sniper check. I'm loving me the Valiant week, baby. It's one of the highlights of my week. So make sure you and again, I don't do these reviews until I actually get the comic books in my hands because worth it. Same thing for you guys. Don't forget, if you're going to be within a couple of miles or so, or kilometers if you're actually already in Canada, of the Mississauga general Greater Toronto area, hit me up because we planning on doing a watch party for the Bloodshot movie. That's the 13th of February. 13th of March in this year. So, yeah. I'm just going to end this, all right? Hit me up. We'll go see this freaking movie. We'll talk afterwards. You get to be on camera. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.